Do you need a photo cartridge that is easy to set up, that is easy to swap out with others, that performs with the ease of use and durability of the famous Ortofon Concorde DJ cartridges, but still has audiophile quality for listening in your home? Then look no further than the Ortofon Concorde Music Bronze. Reached out to me to see if I wanted to try out this cartridge, and I was already very intrigued by the Concorde Music series, so of course I accepted. I do get to keep this cartridge, but there's actually no agreement with Ortofon on me actually having to make a video about this. So I've reached out to them in the past and wanted to make videos, and they've been extremely gracious, specifically Lewis, one of their customer service specialists, who is awesome, and you can reach out to him too if you need anything. So I want to be upfront with my relationship with them, and I've listed this as a promotional content on YouTube video, but that being said, I don't make videos about stuff that sucks or that I wouldn't recommend to my friends, and this thing certainly does not suck. Today we're taking a closer look at the Ortofon Concorde Music Bronze. Known for its exceptional sound reproduction, this model is particularly intriguing as it combines the robust design of the Concorde shape with the celebrated technology of Ortofon's 2M Bronze series. In this video, we're going to go over its technical details, compare it with the standard Ortofon 2M Bronze and other Concorde cartridges, and discuss why it might be the perfect addition to your turntable setup. First, what comes in the box? This is a very, very basic unboxing. Literally, you get the cartridge itself, and Ortofon does include some additional things at the bottom of the package, so don't forget those, like these handy cartridge brushes, followed by some paperwork, and this is basically everything that you get with it. The Concorde Music Bronze cartridge is built for high-quality sound reproduction, incorporating several of Ortofon's finest technologies. Here are some of its key technical specifications. The Concorde Music Bronze comes with a nude fine line stylus on an aluminum cantilever, which is identical to the stylus found in the 2M Bronze, which I've already covered in detail on this channel, that if you subscribe to this channel, you probably are already aware of. And if you don't subscribe to this channel, why? Why don't you subscribe? This stylus shape is designed to capture fine details in the music, making it great for complex passages and a wide soundstage, and is an amazing upgrade over the red or the blue in the Ortofon lineup. The cartridge covers an impressive frequency range of 20 Hz to 20 kHz, giving it the ability to introduce both deep bass and airy high frequencies. The output voltage is around 6 MV, making it compatible with a wide range of phono preamps and amplifiers. This does have a recommended tracking force of 1.8 grams, balancing well between groove contact and minimizing record wear. You're looking at a channel separation of 26 dB at 1 kHz, which ensures a well-defined stereo image, perfect for nuanced listening. This has a compliance of 15, whatever this is. It's relatively high, meaning it has great sensitivity to groove modulations, helping it accurately capture every sound detail. Now, you might be wondering how the Concorde Music Bronze compares to the well-regarded Ortofon 2M Bronze cartridge. So let's break down some key differences and similarities between the two. First off, the most apparent difference is the Concorde body shape on the Music Bronze, which features a direct plug-and-play design for tone arms with an SME-style connector. This is perfect for DJ setups or for those who frequently change out their cartridges, as the Concorde design can be swapped on and off with ease. The 2M Bronze, by contrast, is a standard cartridge mount requiring screws to attach to the head shell, which may be preferred by traditional hi-fi enthusiasts who prioritize a more permanent setup. But consider you cannot use the Concorde Music cartridge type on a non-removable head shell tone arm. You would need to go with a traditional 2M series since you need to screw mount it, but personally I don't like those types of tone arms, and I specifically bought a turntable that has a swappable head shell so that I could change out cartridges from time to time. Both the 2M Bronze and the Concorde Music Bronze share the nude fine line stylus, meaning that they offer similar sound profiles with a focus on rich detail and mid-range clarity. However, the body of the 2M Bronze is optimized with Ortofon special compound materials to reduce resonances further, which may give it a slight edge in warmth and nuance for critical listeners. The Concorde Music Bronze still delivers fantastic audio quality and retains the distinct Ortofon sound signature, and it does have a heavier tracking force, so maybe that helps it a little bit in getting into the grooves a little bit further. The Concorde Music Bronze is often better suited for DJs or users who want a quick setup and high durability without sacrificing sound quality. The design makes it incredibly easy to install and align, as you're not going to have to deal with traditional cartridge screws, and you don't actually even need to align it at all. You basically just need to screw it on and then set the counterweight to the correct position. I've actually been swapping this back and forth between an Audio-Technica ATL P7 and a Fluence RT85, and as well going back and forth between the bronze, the blue, and the black cartridges for this comparison. And it's been very great every time I come back to this, not ever have to worry about if it's aligned correctly or anything like that. The 2M Bronze and the 2M series in general all do have to be aligned, but they're very easy to install, but they're just not as quick to install as the Concorde Music, since you can't align this at all. It already is aligned from its head shell. Some reasons why you might want to consider this over a standard 2M Bronze is for the ease of setup. For those who prefer the convenience of the plug and play design, the Music Bronze is a fantastic choice. So if you're switching cartridges frequently, I would highly recommend this one over a standard 2M. While the Music Bronze isn't specifically designed for heavy scratching, it is more robust and versatile in dynamic environments compared to the normal 2M. So if you're doing any form of DJing or mobile setup, the Music Bronze is definitely better suited for quick changes and secure mounting. You are essentially getting the same stylus and core technology as the 2M Bronze in a Concorde Music body. So it makes it ideal for someone who wants audiophile sound quality with the flexibility of a Concorde cartridge. Another big thing to note about this Concorde Music series is the upgrade path. You cannot upgrade from a 2M Red even to the 2M Bronze or Black. You have to go first from a bronze to get to a black. But in the Concorde Music series, you can actually go from the red all the way up to an LVB 250 black just by changing out the stylus. So that does actually make it a lot more versatile than the 2M series. And again, if you're on the go or if you're a mobile DJ or something like that, the Concorde design is generally less fragile than the traditional 2M cartridges. So if you're taking your stuff on the road a lot, this is definitely an option to go with. And then finally, just with that upgrade path option, I think being able to go from the red to the LVB 250, this would make me consider the Concorde Music over the 2M Bronze just for that alone. Now, Ortofon's Concorde lineup is famous among DJs and audiophiles, especially for its construction and high fidelity sound quality. So how does the Music Bronze compare to the rest of the Concorde family? The Concorde Music Bronze is positioned above many of the standard Concorde models in terms of audio fidelity. Unlike Concorde models made specifically for DJing, such as the Concorde Scratch or the Concorde Mix or even the Concorde Elite Mark II, the Music Bronze leans more towards audiophile applications. It's designed to preserve record details without the heavy tracking force that's often required for DJ cartridges. So it's gentler on your records and prioritizes precision over durability in high stress environments. The Concorde Elite, for example, tracks at 3 grams versus this, which tracks at 1.8 grams, which is still actually higher than the 1.5 grams on the 2M Bronze. All of the Concorde cartridges are known for their plug-and-play functionality, and the Music Bronze is no exception. However, the Music Bronze still provides better durability for casual DJs or those who need a high-fidelity cartridge in situations where quick mounting and alignment are absolutely necessary. Now, as I mentioned, I've been using this on an ATL P7 and an RT85, and I think it's been perfect with either of these turntables. The ATL P7 does have a better tone arm and more adjustments that can be made regarding the vertical tracking angle, but with the Bronze, I actually found that I didn't need to make most of those adjustments. So when I moved over to the RT85, it worked really well on there. And in fact, I think I'm gonna actually leave this on my RT85 since I really like the look of it, and I can also keep it swapping out and I can keep upgrading this. I might actually eventually eventually upgrade to the black and try the black on the RT85, even though I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, that tone arm sucks for that and everything. But I think with the Concorde Music, it might actually help things with it. And it is already locked into its positions for alignment and things like that. So it could be a great option for the Fluence RT85. It's definitely a great option for the AT-LP7. I find that mounting it on there is very cool. So if you have one of those turntables, you're really going to like this a lot. And then again, your upgrade path to the LVB 250 is right there. And that tone arm can adjust the vertical tracking angle to handle that. So you won't have as many people yelling at you or whatever. I tried also getting some audio samples here using my UHQR Can't Buy a Thrill from Steely Dan. I recorded these with the Zoom F3 going balanced out of my Zencan 3 headphone amp via the balanced out of the phono stage, and then going XLR into the F3. And I'm going to post the files here. File number 1 is recorded on the AT-LP7 with the Concorde Music Bronze. File number 2 is recorded with the 2M Black on the AT-LP7. And then there's a third file where I'm actually editing and swapping between the two of them over and over and over again to really hear if I could hear a difference between the 2M Black and the Concorde Music Bronze. And maybe it's the process of how I'm recording these, but I actually don't hear a very huge, stark difference between the 2M Black and this Ortofon Concorde Music Bronze. Now, I don't know if that's because my 2M Black might be on its way out, it's almost a year old at this point, or if it means that this Concorde Music Bronze really punches that high above its weight to be able to already compete with the 2M Black. So you tell me and listen in those audio samples for yourself. To sum it up here, the Ortofon Concorde Music Bronze is a fantastic fusion of high fidelity audio performance with the usability and robustness of the Concorde body design. It's ideal for anyone seeking audiophile sound quality with the flexibility of a Concorde Music cartridge. Whether you're an audiophile looking for a unique cartridge or a DJ who demands sound clarity, the Music Bronze might just be the perfect balance for you. If you made it this far, you probably want to see some other stuff on this channel, like this video here or maybe this one over here. So go watch one of those today and tell your friends about them. I'm going to go listen to some music on my Concorde Music Bronze. I will see you on the next one.